y'all? This is Malcolm Hatchett, and this is my podcast, Wherever I'm At with Malcolm Hatchett. My podcast is a lot different than most podcasts. I really ain't got no destination. I'm all over the place. One day I might be in a tree smoking a backwood. The next day I might be at the park eating the grapefruit. The next day I might be in the church rolling the joint in the back saying, well,
Wherever I'm At with Malcolm Hatchett.
I don't know. It's my podcast. I do whatever I want to do with it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, fuck it.
Wherever I'm At with Malcolm Hatchett.
Good evening. Just got up. Making some coffee. Put some syrup on some waffles right now. Yeah, sir. I got the real syrup. This shit say syrup. Ain't no show play. Ain't nothing to show off here. This shit say syrup. Food line. So. That syrup cold as hell. It be in the refrigerator. Dude, yesterday I ran 6 fucking miles, man. Not all at once, but I completed 6 or almost 7. I would run like 2 or a mile and a half. I would stop and conquer, and I would do it again. Stop, conquer. And what I mean by conquer, I would just manifest everything that I wanted, or things that I know I think when you manifest stuff, you already have it. You just pretty much making your mind more busy thinking about it. That's it. There's such thing as manifestation, but there's also such thing as really happening. So that's what I mean when I say conquer. I was just in the future when I was stopped running, and while I was running, I was looking at the bigger pictures, you know. I get the chills every time I wake up before I go to sleep when I get opportunity, because it's like, damn, that's dope, bro. Like, for me, for real, thank you. So, if you ain't nervous or anything about life, well, that's just you as a person, you know what I'm saying? You can't listen to nobody else's opinion and let that predict who you is. Sometimes you just have to sit back and be quiet. And that's what I learned I had to do. And I think I'm a lot ready than I was before. I stopped talking. I stopped talking so much, and I really started observing and listening to nature and people talk. Because if you really listen, bro, you can hear everything. Like everything. You hear me? You have to listen. That's it. You have to listen. Most people won't listen. You got to think, like, most people end up doing things with their mouth, you know. They get gold teeth for their mouth. They get braces. Like me, I got my jaw broken. I had to get my mouth wired up. Surgery on my mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's mouth problems. But you never really hear about nobody having ear problems, you know. You never really hear about nobody buying earmuffs. You always hear about the mouth shit. Shave my beard up. You don't really hear a nigga in the barbershop saying, don't forget about the ears. Get behind the ears. It's all about, you know, what you don't really hear about the ears. So I feel like if I was to really use my ears as much as I've used my mouth throughout my 25 years of this life, if I stopped talking and started to listen more, bro, oh God, man, I'd be able to say a whole lot more. It's just like in school, you know. You listen to the teacher, even though that shit ain't gonna work in life. But it's just some type of meditation when you in school too. You listen to the teacher long enough, you be able to see the test before you even get it. You know? Or you can do whatever you do and cheat when the test come out. You know? Let me go make my bed up. I should have did that first. Yeah, it's a sunny day out here. It's been sunny a lot. It's been raining a lot, but the sun will come out too. You know? Put some deodorant on. My shit was funky. Funky. Clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Do we say that in that song? It's time to get funky. To the left now. They used to play that at the skating ring. That was dope. Remember the skating ring, man? That was cool days, bro. For real. Used to go there, skate, and get food and shit. But really wouldn't have so much money like all the other kids. So I would be so busy on the skating ring. But if it was time to go over there to like the concession stand where the food was at, I would have to like be cool or make a joke about it because I ain't really have no money to buy nothing. For real. When I go to the concession stands, I would fall on purpose so everybody would laugh at me. Because if I just went over there and sat down, they'd be like, this nigga ain't got no money. Get from over here, you broke ass. You know, the kids was real crucial. They still is. But yeah. We're at this place called Skate Haven. Well, we still do. It's on Peace Haven Road. People would always have like birthday parties and stuff there. It'd be dope, bro. I remember they started having parties. They probably still have those parties, but you take your skates off and you go to a dance floor, to the skate floor, but it's the dance floor at a certain hour, and you get to like dance. You can dance. Like the girls would dance on you and stuff. I would always shy from it though, but some people would keep their skates on and stuff. But it's like, why can't we just keep skating? But we'd be on the skate floor, skating and shit. So that was, wait, the phone. I don't know what this is. But that was cool, bro. They be dancing on you and shit. I don't know. I don't answer no fucking phone calls. I don't know. My mom ain't finna cuss me out. But yeah, bro, you go to Skate Haven and the parties come and they be dancing and stuff. And then after the party, like where I'm from, everybody want to get tough. No matter what party it is. Like after a party, people they just try to start stuff just because it's just like the music. And I'm not even saying this, like the girls look forward to it. I'm telling you that. They get on Facebook and stuff and they say, this city crazy. But it's almost like they be entertained by the stuff that the guys be starting. But sometimes the girls start stuff too. It's like it starts on social media and then it ends up at like the skating ring or parties. It's like, just leave that shit wherever it was at. You gotta bring this shit. Why you want to get tough at a skating ring? You know what I'm saying? Like, you put on rollerblades and skate. That's the gayest thing you can do. You know what I'm saying? But people wanted to be tough everywhere. And I just realized it's like, that shit, it get tiring. That shit don't last forever. You know what I'm saying? How long you gonna be tough? When you gonna really start taking care of yourself and your family? I see that, and I just separated myself, and I left town, cause that's just how it is. Where you from? Well, for me, you see what you want to see, but I've seen enough. You know what I'm saying? Since I was a kid up until now, and at this point, I still feel it. I don't go around no more, but I feel it. I see the posts. I see the news on internet. I see all that shit, bro. So it's almost like, man, ain't nothing gonna ever change, bro. Nothing's gonna ever change. And you can't really try to make things change. I try to come home and I just figure I can make stuff happen, make things change, but you can't, because you have to really allow people to change before you even try to step into it. Because if you try to change things and get people closer and stuff, you're gonna tire yourself out and you're gonna miss your opportunity. Let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Just let it go. Even down to family. You can't really bring family close. You just can't. You can try all you want, but man, if family don't want to get close, then you really can't bring them close. That's like trying to hold somebody's hand when they an adult now. That just ain't gonna happen. So it's like I gotta do it right now. I know what I have to do. I have to conquer. I can't be afraid of anything. I can't be afraid. I done been through so much, seen so much, done so much. That's the crazy part. Now it's time for me to really take it to a level that, you know, most people would be frightened too. And I always be afraid of, you know, just opportunity and big moments, because it's almost like, damn, like sometimes I pinch myself when things happen for me. I end up pinching myself a lot that I end up getting bruises and people just think I'm emo. Are you doing this to yourself? I mean, I am, but it's crazy because the stuff I see sometimes it's hard to grasp. It's hard to like grip, you know. It's really hard to like comprehend that this is the life that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? But it's just life. It's beautiful and it's wild at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to really like Tony Hinchcliffe told me the other day. I was hitting him up. He said you got to embrace it. You have to embrace these opportunities, and you really have to just embrace them. You know what I'm saying? Just embrace them. Know that they're there. Know that you've done that, and just keep stepping. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. Just be ready, no matter what. Always be ready, people. Stay on your toes. Never allow yourself to get cold at your gift, at your craft. If you have a gift, if you're good at something, if you're working towards something, you shouldn't ever stop working towards that something. You can't take so many breaks in life, you know what I'm saying? So, but don't forget to live, you know what I'm saying? You gotta live. Because if you don't live, then what the fuck is you doing? You have to live. Artists live. Live in a form of fashion that you would want to be in, as if you already made it to the top, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live some. That's what I wasn't doing when I was out in California. I wasn't living. I was too busy complaining or moping or some shit. But you have to live. So I gotta live, you know what I'm saying? A Rising Star, LeBron James. David Lee Morgan Jr. He wrote it. It's dope, bro. Man, that's crazy. I just see a bigger picture now. You know what I'm saying? I see a bigger picture. I think if you really want to help people, you'll help yourself, but you'll also do what you want to do. So I feel like just me, like living and just doing comedy shows and writing and reading books and doing my podcast. That's my cycle. That's what I want to do. I enjoy thinking about it and I enjoy doing it. It's like I have to do it even more now, you know? It's like I really enjoy it. So let me finish where I left off. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes you try to go back into the future. You try to go back into your past, but God gotta say, well, you will feel it, you know. He'll say, no, you got out of that moment for a reason. It made a different moment. Why would you want to come back to that moment, you know? But sometimes you need that train of thought. You need that Sometimes you just need that instinct. Sometimes you need that gut feeling to try to get you to go back to like old habits or old jobs. You just need something to tell you, and then you get so close to doing it. You get so close to applying for somewhere you worked a long time ago, or you try to do it, you end up doing it, and nothing happens. Nobody calls you. They don't answer the phone. It's like it's over with. That chapter's over with. You can skim through it again, but it's not gonna happen the way it already happened. You shouldn't be backtracking. I shouldn't. You know. Sometimes I try to relive the past. Just like Kevin Gates said, you know. Like the music you listen to is really who you are as a person, for real. It's the reason you attract to that music. Just like the people you hang out with, the people who come around you are the people that you attract, because that's you as a person, you know. That's why I'm really to myself. I hang out with my boy Dandy. I don't really hang out with nobody, you know. I just be to myself at the crib. You know, you just have to know what you want, and you just have to go after it. That's it. Go after it. How you apply for all these jobs and shit and wait for the phone to call, or you get an audition and you wait for them to hit you back. You have to just go after what you want, as bad as you're going after waiting on something, you know? That's all it is. If you want it, you got to see it with a clear eye view. That's what Meek Mill said. So you got to just go after it. One day at a time, bro. That's it. Man, this waffle good as fuck. Mm-hmm. This coffee? Oh shit. This ain't no goddamn coffee. I knew it wasn't. That's some fucking tea. Man, cause my mom got these like little, damn. She got these little cap things. These like little cups. And you put in the coffee maker and you like open up the little thing, you put the cup in it, and then you close it back, and it's like a little like a skinny nail thing. It pokes a hole in the coffee little cup, and you press the button and the coffee machine heats up, and then you start it on what cup size, and it's like a big coffee cup, so it heats up. And I thought they were all coffee things. It's called what's this shit called? But it's tea, bruh. I should have known it was tea. It tastes just like it. It's called English breakfast black tea. And I looked at that before I put it in there, but I let it brew and stuff. And then I fucked around and put sugar and cream in it. So now I'm drinking coffee tea. Man, I'm on a whole nother level. You can't fuck with me. Damn. Tea and coffee mix? That's a fucking rush. Yeah. Fuck it, you know. That's like lean. I just it'd be crazy when people drive cars and they blast their music. I mean, I did the same way, but not like as much as my friends. But it's almost like they was the same way with headphones. If you see people with headphones and they have their headphones like hanging off their ear, they don't be inside their ear. 9 out of 10, the music is very loud, and that person is gonna have speakers in their car when they got one. And that's how my friend is across the street. He would always have his earphones in loud. And then he got cars. And he just got systems. And this nigga's music is loud as shit. That's kind of cool. Man, I gotta get some more milk. I need to finish this cereal. All right, I asked my mom. She said she ain't gonna eat them pops. So I started eating them yesterday. But now it's just a drip left of milk. So it's like, fuck. Just gotta take it one day at a time because I would destroy them shits right now. You know? Yeah, I had to make my bed up. You just gotta make your bed up. That's low key good, bro, but it's kind of weird. It's like, fuck, I had a cream and sugar. I had cream and sugar to black tea, and it was black, but now this shit brown. It's like, fuck, I know my complexion, you know, but I'm still black. I'm almost finished with this LeBron book, like literally. I'm gonna read a few chapters of that, you know. Then I'm gonna go outside and jump rope, and then I'm gonna run. Run some miles. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's it. Just gotta stay busy and stay at it. No matter what your situation is, it can always be worse. You know what I'm saying? It can always, like, coming home. Ever since I've been home, it's like the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Kids out here hurting each other, hurting families. Every day, every fucking day since I come home. I swear, every day. And it's a trend now. It's a trend. They really living like that. They really living like that. It ain't no joke. And it's like, man, what good am I to even be here to even notice it or even feel close to it? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see this shit. I don't want to hear about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging my own grave just looking at it, reading about it. You know what I'm saying? Just hearing about it. Every time I get on Facebook, so it's another body. Stuff like that. And it's like, you know, I would rather sit in line for 3 hours in order to do 3 minutes at an open mic. You know what I'm saying? I would rather do that because that's what I want to do. Some people just want to hurt people because they just get some type of status. And it's like, bro, nah, man. I gotta really, like, I gotta take care of myself if I want to take care of anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I can't mope. I can't sleep all day. I can't run. I can run 30 miles in a day. But that don't mean nothing if I'm not doing, 30 mics in a time span or writing 30 jokes. I gotta do, if I'm gonna do that running shit and I'm not in the Olympics, well, then what I'm gonna do with my gift? You know what I'm saying? If I can run 6 miles and feel good, imagine what I can do with my gift and feel even better. You know what I'm saying? Because the running is great. I love it. You know, it gets me in shape. It makes me feel good. You know, it makes me want to just challenge myself. But like, I'm only doing that to really like go really hard at the gift. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much pushing me to do other things with myself and this thing I have that people enjoy, you know. They enjoy my podcast, they enjoy my stand-up comedy, they enjoy my presence, you know. So it's like the more I run, I think about that stuff when I'm out there. I get to running that I end up feeling like a car sometimes, man. I feel robotic, you know. I feel really robotic. And it's just like, man, I came home, I saw stuff, heard stuff, and, you know, I feel everything. That's where I'm from, so I've been feeling stuff like I've been feeling chills. I've been feeling everything since I moved out to California from home. I'm really from North Carolina, Winston-Salem to be exact. I felt my city when I was out there sleeping in the car. I felt pain from mothers who had, things happen in their lifetime to their kids that I grew with. I felt that stuff. And it's like, I felt that at low moments in my life. So it's like, I can't forget where I come from. I don't have to be around it. I can't be there. I'm sorry. But it's like, I come back and it's almost like, damn, I see why I left, you know? I see why I left. It's like, I saw the bigger picture, you know? If I picked out 10 of my friends I went to school with, and if I picked out 10 funny guys I went to school with, I'm gonna say if I picked out 5 funny guys I went to school with, and we all just talked, of course you like me. You say he's likable, he's funny, he's great, he's going somewhere, but I'm afraid what you say about those guys, you know? I'm afraid what you say about those guys. You know? I'm just so afraid because it's almost like I try to tell people that they have stuff here, but they don't really hear it. And if I hear somebody else tell them something, they gonna hear it. And it's gonna be kind of scary because I already said it. I already spoke about it before. But it's like, I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of. But I'm so like psychic. I'm so like I can like read through people. It's so crazy, bro, but it's just life, you know. Animals can do that, you know what I'm saying? Cats can. Why can't I? You know, I'm a panther. But I can tell if somebody, I can feel when somebody has some type of presence around me. I know. And it's like, if I pick friends I can pick 3 guys I went to school with, 3 girls I went to school with. And I would just put them around the right people. And I just know for a fact that their life could change in an instant like that. But it's like, you can't really try to help people. Cause you can tell them all you want. You got this, you got something, man. I think you should. But if they don't listen to you, then you just tiring yourself out. You losing your energy trying to keep up somebody else when it's not even worth it. That's all I wanted to do. You know, I can be selfish at certain times. I can be selfish a lot, but I really want to help people. But I get to telling myself that I have to help myself. I'm not even done helping myself. I don't even know myself all the way. And I've been here for 25 years. So it's like, stop worrying about everybody else. That's my downfall. I worry about everybody. Even people who done me wrong. I worry about so many people, bro. It's like I just want to help everybody. Because, shit, I've been getting help my whole fucking life, bro. You don't understand how much help I had my whole life? From friends motivating me, from teachers not even, complaining so much about me being the class clown, because it kind of gave the teacher some enlightenment. They would tell my mom that. He was like, he's a funny kid, but he's doing it at the wrong time. Stuff like that. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I go back to them school days and I get to reminiscing, and sometimes I get teary eyed because it's like, man, those days were just yesterday. So I get to running around and I see all the kids getting off the school buses just like I was yesterday. And I would see somebody older than me running around. Maybe they had the same thoughts. And it's like, damn, that passed already. So it's almost like, I just gotta fulfill. That's it. I gotta fulfill. I gotta do it all the way, man. You can't really waste time. No matter your situation, Everything gonna be straight. That's one thing you gotta know. That's it. People say it all the time. Whatever you're going through, somebody going through something even worse. But it's almost like that. But you don't even want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? You just want to go through what you go through and get out of it. You don't want to hear nothing about nobody else going through nothing. But when people tell you that stuff, you're supposed to straighten up. But it's like, don't even worry about it. Just keep going through whatever you're going through and get out of it. Whatever they going through ain't got nothing to do with you. That's their lifestyle. That's them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe whatever they going through wouldn't break you down as much as it broke them down. Or whatever you going through wouldn't break them down as much as you broke it. But it's almost like, it's your life. You got to stay in your own lane. You can't even step out of your lane and check on people sometimes. Because if you do that, you get confused. And you forget what your purpose is. You got to stay in your own lane. You got to stay in your own lane. If you switch over from your lane, you better be helping somebody with a car or showing them a route. You know what I'm saying? Or you can be selfish and just keep going. But along the journey, you're going to always run into people who need help. Because you're going to need help. You might not need help until you almost there. But you're going to need help. It might not be from people. It might be from the world. It might be from nature. It might be from something. And just always know help is on the way. Help is already there. You are the help. It's almost like when we do puzzles as a kid. When you get older and you get to chasing your dream and stuff. And it's like, damn, like stuff happens. Stuff breaks down. It's like, how do I fix this? It's almost like when you were playing Monopoly as a kid. You figured it out. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing chess. You have to think smart. Your next move got to be your best move, but it got to be one of your bestest moves that you ever done thus far. Cause you always gonna have better moves, but you gotta do it right. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You just have to do it right. No matter what, no matter how many times you fail, no matter how many times you got knocked down, you don't have to get back up necessarily. Most people get right back up and get knocked down again. You have to catch your breath, because if you get right back up, you might get winded. If you get knocked down, maybe it's time for you to sit down for a little bit. Just sit down. It's okay. Take that loss. You got knocked out. You got knocked down. Sit down. Sit down. Don't rush back up. You got knocked down. Maybe you were moving too fast, Maybe you wasn't doing it right. And nature just sent wolves out to attack you. I think about stuff like that. Or maybe it was somebody off in heaven, a relative, who sent nature out to go get you. You never know, bro, because you weren't doing things right. You weren't taking full advantage of your opportunity. And that don't mean you missed it. That don't mean you messed up. That don't mean people don't like you no more. That just means you have to figure it out. Sometimes you have to take your losses. You know what I'm saying? You have to take your losses like they wins. Have a speech ready at the end of that day. I lost, but I won because I know that I lost, and I still dapped up my opponent. And you know what I'm saying? You have to have that speech ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because what's the score? What's the score? What's the score? What's the score? What's the score to somebody who's going to go right back to the gym and put up more points than they did in the gym? What's the score to that? What's the stat? What's the stat? What's the status to somebody who didn't get in the game, but after the game, he's going to go put up more shots than anybody in the whole entire game for all 4 quarters. He's going to dribble more than everybody did all 4 quarters. He didn't even get in. Like, what's the status? So you got to understand that, like, it takes time, but you know what you're doing. That's all it is. Sometimes when you hear people tell you some type of advice, you snap and do it right away because that person might be bigger than you, have more than you. So therefore, you're going to listen to that person because you want what that person has, and then you might not get it. You might not get it. You might feel good for a moment, but you're going to need that person in your ear every time for you to move, for you to feel good, for you to keep going. You don't need that person. You need yourself. 9 out of 10 people tell us stuff and we feel good. But then that good feeling goes away. It's just like a drug. You be high and it goes away and you have to buy more weed. You know what I'm saying? That's life. You know what I'm saying? You have to find your natural high. That's it. Once you find your natural high, once you find your habitat, once you find your jungle friends, once you find your rhythm, you can listen to anybody else, but don't speak while they talk. And you can see what the real intentions are and why they're telling you what they're telling you. Sometimes it can be for real. Sometimes it can be like, yo, get on your shit, you know? Or sometimes people tell you things that you already know. And then you end up doing it, but then you end up, like I end up slacking again. I end up not even slacking. I end up like slowing down some just to like sit back and say, damn, you know, I'm glad that happened. But then again, it's like, I need to hear that person tell me that again. But then when you think that, it's like, no. That person's busy. That person is grinding. It's like, it's like your car breaking down and you getting out the car and somebody pulling over, helping to fix it. That ain't gonna happen every time. Watch what they did. If it cranks up after them showing you how to do whatever it was, the next time, if the same problem occurs, you should know. That's what that is in life. If somebody tell you something, somebody spit some knowledge to you, don't be expecting nothing else. That's what I always fail. Most of us fail at that. I'm not even gonna lie. You expect, you know, oh shit, all right, I'm gonna do this and then see. Nah, and now you have to really go. That wasn't nothing but filling up the gas tank. You know what I'm saying? Just took a turn to the Shell gas station. You know? Now I got a full tank. And I have to really get driven, you know? I have to really drive, bro. Like for real. That's all that is. It's like, just listen, take it all in, and do something with it. That's it. You just gotta do something with it. Somebody give you a basketball, do something with it. Spin it on your fingers, dribble it with your knees, shoot it 100 feet away from the, you gotta do something with it. And once you do something with it, that ball becomes a magnet. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping too many jewels, bro. But you have to do stuff with it. That's it. What I mean by a magnet, it's going to come back, you know? No matter how far you throw it, it's going to come back. You know? No matter how far I go with this comedy lifestyle, I'm always come back to where I'm from. You know, because where I'm from, I'm just magnetized to it. You know what I'm saying? Even if I ain't here, I feel like I'm here. I can feel it for real. Sometimes I see friends out that remind me of my peers I grew up with, and that's scary, but it's kind of cool though. It's just like you gotta do something with it. That's the best advice I can give anybody. That's the best advice I can give anybody. Do something with it. That's it. Do something with it. That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all it is to it. Do something with it. And if you say that enough and look at what you want, or look at yourself, because 9 out of 10, whatever you want is coming from within you. You know what it is you got. You know what it is you can do. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something with it. Do something with it. Do something different. 9 out of 10, we all got our select few folks that we look up to, we admire and stuff besides God. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like those people looked up to somebody else. Those people who studied somebody else. Study hard. Take notes. Do something with it. You should always be ready to test, you know? You should always be ready to take a test, bro. That's it. Mainly at your skill, your gift, your crafts. Just do something with it, bro. We all got stories, bro. We all got untold stories. Stuff that you'd never know about folks. They have it deep down in their blood cells, but you'll never know. You know what I'm saying? It gets crazy, bro. You just have to do stuff with it, you know? It's in your roots. You just got to be happy at all times. And if you're a sad person and you can't be happy, well, that's just your lifestyle, you know? Maybe you being sad is being happy. Somebody else being happy is being happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just, you can't put your predictions on other people. And most folks think you can, therefore they not themselves. If you really want to be yourself, spend 3 weeks by yourself. 3 weeks to yourself, and I promise you, you love yourself even more. When I wake up, I try to kiss myself every day. I put my lips in my mouth and say, mwah, for real. Like an old lady with no teeth. It's like, I love myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought about getting a tattoo. I still think about it. Maybe. But I also think, like, why would I let somebody put a needle in me? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why I gotta do that? I could just feel like I am the tattoo instead of getting it. That's what I feel every day. Tattoos are cool and all, but it's like, you know, most people ain't got no clean body. You know, I got bruises and shit. Those cool enough. What that bruise is, well, really, that's a panther. I wanted a panther tattoo, but I never had the guts to get it because I didn't really want to pay for something that I might not like the next day. So this bruise happened because it happened. You know, jungle shit. Got burnt, or, you know, I accidentally like clipped my arm on something, or when I got jumped, I got beat with the bat all through my ribs and my legs, and it left a bruise on my shin. It was bleeding and stuff. So that's like wounds. So those are my tattoos. You know what I'm saying? People see them because they stand out. They're a lot dark. I had the chicken pops when I was a kid, so on my chest I still have like a mark. It's like a dark mark where I had chicken pops. So it's like, fuck it. You know, those my tattoos. Maybe I get a tattoo someday, but at the same time, I was like, nah, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'd rather spend that money on shit. Notebooks. You know? Just do something with it, man. That's all it is to it. We think so much. Bruce Lee say, free your mind. You really have to free your mind. That's it. You have to free it. We think a lot. And that's good. But sometimes you could think for 24 hours. But on the 25th hour, every thought you thought about didn't mean nothing because you didn't do nothing with it. You hear me? So, if you do something with it, it'll all make sense someday. Wait. Before you go, let me holler at you. Come here. Where the fuck did you get that lame ass shirt from? Well, I don't like it. You should buy my clothes only. I'm the freshest human animal alive. I sell clothes on an app called Depop. D-E-P-O-P. Depop. It's the Instagram of clothes. My username is Malcolm H12, MALCOLM H12. Just like my Instagram, I don't never switch up. And my Snapchat. I sell shoes, shirts, socks, hats, even NBA cards. That's Depop. D-E-P-O-P. Malcolm H12. Shop with me. I can't sell dope no more. Only clothes and shit. Oh snap, it's y'all again. Thanks for listening to Wherever I'm At with Malcolm Hatchett. Yep, that's my name. My mama gave it to me. Subscribe my YouTube channel at Wherever I'm At with Malcolm Hatchett.
Wherever I'm at with Malcolm Hatchett.
And also subscribe my separate YouTube channel that I'll have content on called Malcolm Hatchett. That's my name. My mama gave it to me. Follow my Patreon at Malc12, MALC12. You'll get early podcast releases and sometimes podcasts that'll only be for my Patreon family. You might even get some live episodes as soon as I get a camera to do so. Thanks for listening. Much love to you all.
Wherever I'm at with Malcolm Hatchett.
This is The Life of a Comic, Wherever I'm At.